Hi.
Hi there.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to
Too
Ugly for Oh.
It feels a little bright
Uh.
in here. I think you need to turn this one off, the first one.
This one?
Yeah, because look how washed out you look. No offense.
Because I'm white. For our audio listeners, only audio listeners, I am white.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, with this new presidency, actually, I'm not that sorry. Oh. Hi, podcast. Guys, I am feeling a little under the weather. So if I sound congested, don't mind that. This might be a very Nina-heavy episode. But that's okay.
How we doing? How you doing, Justin?
Yeah, I'm doing good. A little sicky right now, but that's okay.
Sicky, icky.
It's rough out here for a baller, but when ain't it?
Sorry, I'm picking at something on my
Ew.
I was picking at something.
She's picking.
Not picking you. This is POV. This is me in a gymnasium, and I'm the captain of a basketball team. We have to pick teams. You're getting picked last.
Joke's on you. I don't have a comeback.
I saw this clip. And I've been cracking up at it on TikTok. It's Trixie Mattel going, "Guess who's jealous of Adele? Beyonce." it's from Wendy.
Huh?
It's from Wendy Williams.
What?
You've never seen it?
No.
Guess who's jealous of Adele? Beyonce.
Why is she jealous of
I
Adele?
don't know. This was years ago, and Trixie keeps like saying like different things. She goes, "Guess who's jealous of pantsuits? Dresses."
I don't think dresses will ever be jealous of pantsuits.
No, yeah, I am really don't fancy a pantsuit. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the shoulder blades. In this basement that we're currently recording in
the stewed.
it used to be a place in which my mother and my aunt and my grandfather and my grandmother lived, and they had, don't call 311. They had the upstairs apartment, and just down here they had it as well. But there's so many closets in these rooms, and all of them are filled with my grandmother's like old clothes, and like there's like these shoulder pads and stuff, and I'm just like, ooh, girl.
There was a really cute fur jacket
coat
that we had found,
but it
the
didn't
other
fit
day.
me, so I couldn't take it. So I'm gonna give it to my sister.
So I'm gonna take it, and I'm
No, you're
gonna
not.
actually Vogue model it
No.
in the magazine.
No.
'Cause that's my
No.
prerogative. You don't think I could pull off a fur jacket?
I think you could pull off a fur jacket. I just don't think that you can pull it off.
I can't pull it off of my big fat body.
Yeah, your fucking hog arms.
No comment.
I'm kidding. Of course you will be able to pull it off.
I know.
But
I'm very
also-
self-assured.
But also, like, your arms are fat, okay? This guy, the muscle on him? Like,
Throw up.
why are you throwing up? Because you're
Ew.
receiving attention from your from your
a
friend?
female.
You're receiving a wonderful attention from your best friend?
For all you audio listeners, her pinky just grabbed my pinky.
Yeah, it did.
And now we're gonna Alaskan ski kiss.
Alaskan ski kiss? Okay.
I hated it.
Yeah. How did my boogers taste?
Ew.
All right, let's get on to what we're going to talk about today.
Anyways.
So today we are actually going to read out our birth charts. Isn't that fun? So
Super fun.
I was born May 28th, 2002 at 9:11 a.m.
Tell them the real time.
No, just kidding. 9:12. A minute later.
I asked her this before. I was like, "Do you know what time you were born?" And she goes, "Yeah, 9:12." And I went, "It's very close to another number." All my New Yorkers out there, you'll get it.
Yeah, exactly. I repeat, never forget.
I was born on July 30th, 2002 at 10:52 a.m. or 10:53. Not 1,000% sure. I
It says
asked
it on your
my
birth
mother.
certificate.
Yes.
Did you see it?
No.
Mm.
I asked my mother.
So you don't
and
have a birth certificate. So you've never seen it.
Don't tell Trump. the fuck? Where is he? He's in that fucking closet, isn't he?
He is gonna come out and he's gonna fucking.
I am a citizen. I swear. I was born here.
Sure.
My eyes look a little different, but that's okay.
Okay, yeah, sure.
There's nothing to be scared of.
You're not like a spy for a certain country.
Communist
in Asia.
country. I work for Shenyun.
You work for Shenyun.
China before communism.
China before communism.
My phone fell through the couch.
Oh no. Well, you're never gonna get it back.
Yeah, no.
I ate it.
Was it yummy?
Whatever happened to the lost city of Atlantis?
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, and even TV. That's the only part I know. Dave Coulier has cancer.
Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. I don't know what that means, but
I don't think it's a good thing.
I don't think it's a good thing. I'm sorry, Dave.
Sorry, Dave.
Alanis Morissette must be celebrating
you know
right
what?
now.
He could do that cancer. Cut it out. I'm so sorry, Dave. That was a good one.
Are you freaking kidding me? God. First Bob Saget, now Dave Coulier. He died.
I know. I forgot.
Yeah, but he was kind of weird, so I don't care.
But John Stamos still
John
kicking.
Stamos is great.
Still kicking.
What
thriving.
the hell is her name?
They just had a
Aunt
baby.
Becky.
College
the
scandal.
the only people who are pretty like non-problematic on that show is Jodie Sweetin and John Stamos.
Well,
The Olsen twins. The Olsen twins are a product of their own environment. Anyways,
today we're gonna read our birth charts.
Mm-hmm.
I was born on July 30th, 2002 at 10:52 a.m. I asked my mom, and she says she thinks it was 10:52. I know it was 10:50 something. I just don't know if it was 2 or 3.
okay.
And this is in the a.m. When is yours? A.m. or
This
p.m.?
is in the a.m.
A.m. or p.m.
We're born like an hour and 40 minutes apart,
And
a few months. And days.
She's old and raggedy.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, look at her.
Okay, I'm squeaky
I
clean.
can't even look at your skin.
I'm
It's
soft.
peeling off.
You want to talk about skin? Let's talk about fucking yours.
Let's fucking not.
Yeah, let's. You covered exactly what I was gonna say.
Fuck you.
Fucking mountain that's on it.
Oh my god. Stop. I got an injection in it too, and it's not going away. She's a fighter.
No.
I feel like fucking
Like that pimple from Wizards of Waverly Place. The one.
oh my god, no. I was
Marietta
gonna
Amata.
say the fucking Harry Potter Sorcerer's Stone when he has Voldemort on the back of his head. That's how I feel.
It's like a whole second personality attached to you.
It's fucking
It has a mind of
crazy.
its own.
Okay, let's go through our big 3.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's what
Big
most
3?
people. Yeah.
I only know Big Me.
You said it, not me.
Okay.
Okay, what are your big 3? Your sun, your moon, and your rising.
Which one is the rising?
Rising is that one.
Okay. So my sun is in Gemini.
Ooh, two-faced bitch.
My moon is in Capricorn.
Ooh, I don't know anything about that.
Me neither. But my rising is Cancer.
That, yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
That makes a lot of sense, huh?
See, I don't know what the difference is between, like, what each affects. You know what I mean? My sun is in Leo. My moon is in Aries. And my rising is in Libra. Don't know anything about that.
Okay.
So let's read about it.
All right. So we're going to read you the introduction that they gave to us, explaining basically what everything is, and then we'll read what
If you're a
everything
noob
is.
like us to
Exactly.
astrology. Because
Exactly.
we know nothing.
Nothing. We know nothing. So we left it up to the professionals of
natalbirthchart.com.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Shout out to you guys. All right.
You read it.
In this report, you will find out the positions of the planet in your natal chart by sign. The most personal of these are sun sign, moon sign, Mercury sign, Venus sign, and Mars sign. Most people already know their sun sign. That is so the sun sign is actually like when people are like, "Oh, what are you? What's your sign?" That's your sun sign because that was like the time that you were born in. That is your sun sign. So I'm a Gemini. He's a Leo.
I think it works pretty well.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. That pimple's very Leo focused.
Fuck you.
All of these positions and aspects are some of the parts that make you a whole. Wait, that make up a whole you.
What'd you just call? You called me a hole?
Yeah, I mean,
not
you're
wrong.
A donut. You're a donut girl. Some of these interpretations would be contradictory, just as some people are contradictory. Okay, well, I feel like that is...
It's a little fucked up.
That's a weird sentence that makes me think that this is kind of bullshit.
Well, yeah, it literally just said it might be wrong, but people are wrong sometimes.
People are wrong sometimes.
But
Yeah, this might be BS, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Who cares?
People be like, oh my God, that's so mean.
That's so mean. Take what you want and leave what you don't. You never heard anyone say that?
No, I've never heard anyone say that because I don't hang out with weirdos.
I literally hang out with you every day.
Yeah, but you never said that.
Until now.
Yeah, but don't continue saying that. I don't like that.
Anyways, go ahead.
A person can be timid in love and aggressive in business. For example, as well, we evolve and grow throughout our lives, facing challenges that help us to handle our position and aspects in different ways. We all have choices, and one of the major benefits of astrology is the chance to understand ourselves so that we can work with our natal charts and improve ourselves.
Boring. Let's get into it. Okay. Mine says the sun. The sun represents vitality, a sense of individuality, and outward shining creative energy. My sun is in Leo. There's an unmistakable regal air to solar Leos. What? These are dignified, even noble folk. Oh my God. I'm a nobleman. Call me Viscount.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I was looking at mine.
Leos do feel important, but it's usually because they want to change the world in some way to make the world a better place. I don't particularly care.
No, I can guarantee you.
I particularly don't care about the world.
His philosophy is, if it don't affect me, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, listen, Natalie, I'm looking at you because you get it. If it's not affecting me, why do I have to worry about it?
I guess. I mean, I don't subscribe to
Climate
that,
change, girl, I get it.
Yeah,
I get hot
I
get cold.
Yeah, it smelled like smoke, and also it hasn't rained in like 30 days. But it's counting.
Yeah, but that's okay.
I'm starting to get a little worried.
Leos are motivated by affection for people and often have big dreams and plans to make people happy. I would say that's accurate.
I would say that's accurate, but I would change the... Yeah. I would change... Yeah, you do care... You want to see the people that you care about succeed.
Correct.
Yeah.
Only them, though. Everyone else can burn to the ground.
Only them, yeah.
Leos are hardworking. After all, they are attracted to the good things in life and know they have to work to get them.
That's true.
That's true. Literally this morning, I was texting the group chat. I'm like, guys, I'm sick, as I was at work. And they're like, oh, are you home? Are you resting? I said, no, what the fuck am I doing at home?
Why would I be home when I could be making money? That's exactly verbatim what
I texted. Because it's true.
I'm like, all right, you want to freaking...
It's a true statement.
Okay, girl.
It is sometimes difficult to imagine Leos as go-getters if you happen to catch them in one of their languid moods. These people can sleep in, laze around, and luxuriate for long periods. Who the fuck is judging my length of luxuriating?
Just want to say your phone percent is also 69%. Nice.
Yeah, it is. However, when they do get to work, they do it with intensity and determination. In this way, they are not unlike their symbol, the lion.
The king of the jungle.
The worst thing you can do to a Leo is accuse them of bad intentions. Snap it up. Mm-hmm. Displaying behavior that makes them think you don't appreciate them runs a close second. These happy, jovial people become mighty hurt when others don't see them for their noble intentions. Loyal and sometimes rather traditional, Leos are, after all, a fixed sign.
Oh.
I'm fixed? They got me neutered?
Oh my God. I think that means that you're rather close-minded.
They'll hold on to situations and people for a very long time before they give up.
I would argue that that's very true.
I would also
I would argue that is very true. He has a hard time letting go of things.
So true, girl.
He'll hold grudges. True. He'll hold people. Like, it's just like, oh.
I'll hold ideas.
Yeah, you'll
of
hold
people.
ideas of people like for a long time.
Crazy,
Yeah, and
girl.
he'll just like, and it'll be worse. It's not even like the person themselves won't even be like in their life anymore, but it's just like, oh,
just a thought.
Just the thought of them.
That's so me.
Yeah, it is.
It says there is an unmistakable idealism to Leo's view of the world and the people in it. Yeah. Often, Leos have a very noble inner code that they answer to. Although Leos appear rather confident on the surface, they can also be humble. Sit down. Be humble. They are the first to blame themselves when something goes wrong. Once again,
no,
it's absolutely not. I'll
no,
blame everyone else
he
except
is blaming
for me.
everybody else.
Because it usually is. Sure.
You see?
It usually is.
No, it isn't.
It most likely is always someone else's problem.
No, it is not.
A short description.
And if it is your problem, you're gonna gaslight everybody else into thinking that they were the one that caused it.
And guess what? It works every single time.
No, it does not. Girl, I see what you're doing.
No.
You see, he's doing it right now.
You're just wrong.
Oh, God. This guy is trying to gaslight me and it's going bald.
And it's going bald?
Into going bald. He's like, you have such the head for a bald for being bald. And I'm like, what are you literally talking about?
Nina shaving her head. No, okay. Okay, hear me out. Nina's personality just matches that of someone who is bald. But not bald by nature's circumstances. Bald by choice. Like, that is so you.
No, it's not.
It is. It really is.
Not. I don't want to be bald.
I can imagine you, shavers. Shaved.
Mm-hmm.
Dye it all.
Mm-hmm.
Neon,
mm-hmm.
dye it green.
Mm-hmm.
Tennis ball.
Mm-hmm.
That's right up your alley.
Okay. I disagree.
Okay. Anyways, short description. He is masterful, brave, and competitive. He likes authority. He aspires towards an ideal. He likes to give advice. He is honest, frank, loyal, and open, and sincere. Positive issues. Pride, vanity. Oh, possible issues, I meant. Pride, vanity, arrogance, presumption, and disdain for others.
Yeah.
Fact.
I'd agree with that.
What does disdain mean?
Disdain? Like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But the thing about him is that what I think is pretty unique is that even if he doesn't like you, he still wants you to like him.
Oh, yeah.
So that is always something that I've found weird.
Yeah. Because my thing is, if you're going to not like me, that's totally fine. But I need a reason why you don't like me. Because I am a great person. I'm a great person with no flaws.
Do you guys believe that he's a Leo? I'm a great person.
I'm a great person with no flaws.
I'm a great person with no flaws.
No flaws whatsoever.
Yeah, okay. Move that hand. Move that hand. If you have no move that hand.
Move that hand.
All the single ladies. Move that hand. Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So I would say that's, for the most part, pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Okay, the sun is in Gemini. The sun in Gemini, the urge for self-expression is strong. Do we agree?
Yeah.
These natives are often just as interested in collecting information as they are in sharing it. Curious to a fault, Geminis have a finger in every pie.
Where your fingers?
If that's the American pie.
I don't want your finger in my pie.
Mm-hmm. The apple pie from American Pie. I don't want that. I don't want that.
I would.
Okay. Solar Geminis are flexible and changeable people.
Yeah, I agree.
Their ability to adapt quickly to new situations generally gains from plenty of friends and social contacts. Usually quite clever and witty, Geminis enjoy intellectual conversation and they are easily bored if not sufficiently mentally stimulated.
I would disagree with that last part, but everything else,
really? Yeah, I would disagree with it as well. Like,
because you just go up to Nina and go poo-poo fart, and then she'll laugh and die.
I don't want to die.
Well.
Okay. I guess I'm dying. Oh, God. I don't know, though, because, okay, I would agree because I don't think I could ever be bored with my friends, but I think this statement rings true in school. Because if my mind, because I would easily get bored there, and I'd
No, but
immediately
that's my thing. But if you're interested in the topic, like having an intellectual,
yeah, but that would mean that my mind is mentally stimulated.
Yeah.
If I'm interested in the topic, like if you're bored, you're gonna do anything you can to like get out of that situation, but without like making it worse for yourself. I want to get out of that. Excuse me. Out of that situation as quickly as I can.
Okay. Yeah, I get that.
Often quite adept at fitting in with others, Geminis easily adopt the moods of those around them. They are friends with people from all walks of life and are not easily intimidated. Their ability to detach themselves from Geminis make it very objective and very observant, but a little difficult to get close to. While they often have many friends, intimacy doesn't come close to solar Geminis.
That one, ooh, they hit her on the head with that.
they hit the nail on the head with that.
Ooh, they ate you up for that one.
Yeah, they really did. I prefer that though. Personally, I really like I'm very easily to get along with. I'm very easy to get along with, but there are very few people that are very close and like know everything about me.
Fact.
Just yeah, like I prefer to be a closed book on sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes, you just need to keep some information.
Yeah.
You need to die with some information.
Yeah.
Maybe on my deathbed I'll be like,
everyone has some skeletons in their closet.
Maybe on my deathbed I'll be like, I don't know. Maybe on my deathbed I'll be like, I actually never needed glasses. I just wore them for fun.
They were an aesthetic choice.
Yeah, exactly. I actually hated that haircut when I said I loved it.
I really did want to shave my head.
Are you gonna shave my head on my deathbed? Oh my god. Please don't. Okay. It is not always easy to know what a Gemini truly feels at any given moment. They are often very impressionable and scattered. There is usually a nervous air to Geminis that can make more personal characters a little uneasy.
How did that one make you feel?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
We were literally having a conversation today about how she accidentally drank coffee, and I was like, "Did you notice it was coffee? Like maybe your body didn't notice like until it found out it was coffee." She was like, "No, I was getting really nervous."
I was shaking, and I literally I ate, so I was like, had to be coffee in there. I got a hot chocolate, but I think the woman accidentally put coffee in there, because that's happened to me before when I ordered a matcha and the person put coffee in matcha. It was really gross, and I was like, I don't think this is what I got. Though. It's very weird. That's like double the caffeine, because matcha's caffeine as well. But coffee is way stronger, obviously. All right. It is not always intuitive to trust Geminis to be loyal or to keep secrets.
You be sharing secrets? I think you're good at keeping secrets, though.
Thank you.
I don't know.
I appreciate it.
I don't know who the fuck you're telling shit to.
Who am I gonna tell it to? You.
That's so true.
Don't tell anybody.
So don't tell anyone else.
Don't tell anyone else. Hey, I got something to share with you that you just shared with me. Like that's it. And then if all of our friends will probably already know.
Yeah, that's so
because we only talk to like four other people. Yeah. Geminis often flit. Oh, what is that? About moving quickly and keeping busy every step of the way. Many people with this position of the sun have gained quite a bit of knowledge in their lifetimes, but they don't always seek specialized or in-depth knowledge. This is because Geminis have relatively short attention spans and are happy to know little about everything. Restlessness is especially common with this position of the sun. I agree with that.
Really? I feel like you know a lot.
About one thing?
About many things.
That's exactly what I just read.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nina, that's the one thing about Nina. Nina will know the most random fact about a fucking sea turtle across the world. Yeah. It's so random.
Usually quite affable, Geminis enjoy the light side of life. This tendency to take things lightly makes them quite pleasing to be around. It's true that it can be maddening to people seeking support in deeper issues in life. However, Geminis are both interesting and interested. They're always ready to help. Their wit can be dazzling, and their changeability sometimes dizzying. Geminis will seldom bore you.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm. So am I boring to you?
Yeah, all the time. No, I'm kidding.
Am I boring?
No, I don't think so.
Be honest. I'll cry if you're honest.
I know. Yeah.
Just say yes.
No, you're not boring. I think that first part was very true.
I think that I like the light side of life.
Yeah, because I think that's both of us, though.
We're always dazzling.
Yes, we're always dazzling.
And we're always dizzying.
We're always down for the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're always We're the life of the party.
Real.
We're the life of the party. Short description. She is an opportunist. She can express herself quickly and tends to learn quickly. She is welcoming and gentle and loves travel and likes travel and intellectual work. Weakness. A changeable and diffuse nature. They may waste energy by taking on too many things. She lacks persistence in achieving set goals. I agree with that. Okay. I can never finish anything.
Okay. Only you would know that, not me.
Gemini. What do you mean? I never finished like shows.
Oh, you're so right. That thing about
I wasn't trying to be dirty.
I thought you were being philosophical.
Oh, no, I'm talking about like TV shows.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah, you sun in.
So my sun is in the 10th house.
Well, my sun is in the 11th house.
Oh fuck. Okay, mine says the urge to work toward a goal for success and accomplishment or for power is part of your makeup. You are uncomfortable in any position when you must take orders from someone else.
So interesting that they say makeup, considering you need a lot of concealer right now.
I'm gonna be doing the rest of the podcast like this.
You're gonna be wearing an eye patch, but it's a little lower.
Anyways, I feel like I take orders pretty well. Like I don't.
You actually shine under taking orders.
Yeah, I really do. I hate being directionless.
Yeah, you need directions everywhere. You need instructions for
everything. I would like to do it right
because he wants to do it right, and I completely understand. But also, it's like there'll be a little sprinkle of like him in there.
Facts.
Yeah.
I just don't like doing something for no reason and then wasting time. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Your phone fell now.
Oh. Can you get that?
No.
Okay.
It's better to accept the part of you that is ambitious, but take pains to avoid over-identifying with an image that isn't genuinely you. A successful career is guaranteed, but it sometimes comes late. Me and Nina were just having a crisis the other day.
Yeah. about our
like
life, our future.
And our futures. Key points. He always seems to attract attention or get noticed. He likes to be seen in winning situations.
Yeah.
A competitive spirit, a leader.
No, you are, because like we really don't like play games or stuff.
No, we do not.
But because he's very competitive.
Yes, I am.
He's a sore loser.
And I will do anything to beat bitches.
to win. Please.
If you're gonna play a game, you play to win.
I will say though that I'm not very competitive, and I'll be like, good game. Like,
yeah,
it's fun. So we
balance each other out.
We balance each other out, and like we'll play like Uno, just us two. Jenga, just us two. But when we get somebody else that's really competitive in the mix, I'm like, and I start to get like genuinely tweaking when people are like when they're like fighting. But I will say,
you remember? Okay, wait. I'm so sorry. Remember Among Us? When we were playing with all of our friends?
I didn't talk to them for I want to say months.
Oh
my god, I could not. I was literally getting anxiety, and then constantly, it would always be. I knew when he was the imposter because the first person he would always ever suspect that it was me, and I was never the imposter. I'm like, Justin, are you kidding me? Well, literally, because we used to play over Zoom. Hold on, I'm talking. We played over Zoom, and we would mute our mics and shut off our cameras, and then we would play on the phone. And then when somebody, usually him, would call an emergency meeting, and he would be like, so who do you guys think it is? Because he wouldn't outwardly say it first. And then everybody would be like, well, I think it is. And he would be like, well, I think it's Nina. And then like he was the last one to speak, and I always got voted out. I'm like, well, it's not me.
It's the easiest to persuade. It was easiest to persuade our friends that it was Nina because Nina is not competitive, so she would never argue back in her own defense. So I would be like, I think it's Nina, and Nina would go, well, it's not.
I'd be like,
and then she would not give any supporting arguments or evidence that it's not her. She would never say like, oh, well, I saw someone do this. She would be like, well, it wasn't me. It's not me.
Like,
if you guys want me out, you're done.
I was like, want me out. Like, I'll watch, but like, I really don't care, because but I would genuinely start to, after a while, I started getting mad, and I would be like, Justin, it's not me. You know what? It's Justin, and we started voting him out.
That was crazy time among us.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn. Read about your 11th house.
All right.
So that was the sun in 10th house.
Okay, the sun is in the 11th house. You are a humanitarian who aims to treat everyone as equals.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Real.
I voted for Kamala. I voted for Kamala. We needed a new stepmamala. Kamala, give me your Pamela.
Kamala, give me your Pamela. What do we always say? Keep Kamala
and carry Anala. You seek to be unique and original and do your best to avoid bias and prejudice.
Sorry.
Social status is less important to you than belonging to a group of diverse personalities. Your identity, in fact, is somehow linked to a larger unit than yourself. You have high hopes and goals and tend to look at life in terms of opportunities. You have a magnetic appeal as people sense your broad toleranceness and openness.
Yeah.
The friendships you establish are crucial to your development. If you identify too much with your friendships and your friendliness, you may become too impersonal and alienate those who would like to get close to you. You are a leader in groups and people look up to you. What do you think?
I agree most part with you have magnetic appeal as people sense your broad tolerance and openness. I think that's so true.
I agree 1000% with that. And I definitely, what it said, I really, really, like, I 1000% agree with that. Sometimes I'll start to emulate myself with my friends and my friendships. And sometimes I'll, like, kind of absorb the personalities of other people more. That sometimes not that I lose myself, but I'm like, I could catch myself doing it. And I'm like, all right, well.
Let's tone it back now.
Let's tone it back.
Let's do a reset.
Yeah. So, like, sometimes I'll, like, stray from who I am, but often I'm still me.
Yeah, for the most part. Read the advice part.
I would say that I'm a leader in, like, I would say like I take on, I don't think I'm a leader in the group at all. I think sometimes I'll take on, like, a big sister role, and I'm like, hey, maybe you shouldn't do this.
Yes.
Like that. But I wouldn't be like the bomb or the Karen of the group. Be like.
But I think it's because we have other people in the group who are bigger personalities.
Yeah.
Like me.
Sure.
Who just
definitely bigger person. You're very tall.
And you're very wide. Just kidding.
POV.
What you lack in length, you gain in width.
POV. I had to calculate the area. It's width times length. We're width and length.
That could be a great Halloween
And this is how to calculate the area.
When I was younger, I had to remember vertical and horizontal. Mm-hmm. And someone told me in my 5th grade class, they were like, the virgin stands tall and the whore lays down. And I was like, oh my God. And I use that to this day.
Key traits. She is naturally and genuinely apathetic, compassionate, and intuitive. Her observations and insights are unique and fascinating, making her an original and helpful guide.
Yes, I agree with that so bad. I always tell Nina, I'm like, Nina, you just
think the way
that so out of the box. Like, not even like out of the box. Like,
yeah.
I have never met anyone who thinks the same as Nina. It's insane.
You want to know something that I said the other night? I was thinking about it. I was cracking myself up. I said, I was looking at our friend. We were over his house having, like, we were just watching Outer Banks. And it was, like, close to midnight. And we were in the kitchen just eating chips. And I look over at Jess and I'm like, no. If we switched bodies at this very moment, I think I would instantly bite my tongue because I wouldn't be used to your mouth.
And I was like, wow, never would have thought of that.
But I think about that literally every time people are eating. I can't. You know what else I think about? I was at the New York Public Library recently, and I like to look up at the ceilings sometimes at
the designs,
mostly because everybody's taller than me and I have to look up like this to see if somebody's speaking to me. But sometimes I'll be like, who was the last person who touched that? The last person who touched that might have been dead.
Yeah, for sure.
You know? Like, that's crazy to me. Also, the New York Public Library is gorgeous. Oh, and I have something to share that I have something to share. So, if you were at the New York Public Library on November 10th on Sunday at around, I want to say 2 p.m., and you were at the exhibit that they had where they showed of the Polanski exhibit, I think it was called, and you were next to me as I was freaking out about the display that they have of A Streetcar Named Desire by Tennessee Williams, and I gasped in front of you, and we had a little conversation about it, and your name is Ryan. Call me. You're my soulmate. because I love you, and we should go see it together, because apparently it's not in the West End, like I said. Paul Mescal is still starring in it, but it's in New York. Let's go get tickets and let's go, please. Love you, Ryan, or Brian. I don't know, because when I looked at your face, I saw that you were really hot, and you got me mixing up my B's and R's, girl. Oh my God, you were very attractive. He was beautiful.
Would I think he's beautiful?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Nah.
Yeah. Oh, my God. He was gorgeous.
Oh, man.
And I'm sorry that my mom cock-blocked us.
Really?
Yeah, she pulled me away. She was like, we got to go to the tour. And then, you know what the tour was? It was the tour of the rooms that we studied in. I'm like, I've already seen this.
Oh, shit.
And I could have been downstairs with Ryan or Brian.
Ryan or Brian.
Yeah. I love you. I'm sorry. Was that too much?
Shout out.
Shout out. I love you, Ryan. I'm sorry. That's too much.
Or Brian.
Brian or Brian. I'm sorry. All right.
Let's see. The moon. The moon represents the emotional responses, unconscious predestination, and the self-image. The moon represents the emotions, and the moon sign shows how a person expresses themselves when at home, at ease, and comfortable. So my moon is in Aries. Nothing quite happens soon enough with this position of the moon. There is an inherent impatience with getting what they want. Life is a series of emergencies for lunar Arians. They live in the moment and have a hard time waiting for things to happen. Whims of the moment take absolute precedence in their lives. Yeah, I agree. This is a fiery position of the moon. Even if the sun or rising sign is more low-key, moon in Aries people possess inner passion and fire. Emotional issues take precedence. There is simply no pussyfooting around.
That's like being silly.
There's no being silly when dealing with the feelings, and dealing with new sentiments and needs stirs up a huge desire for activity. Moon in Aries has a need for acting out their needs with no time to waste. It is hard for them to see the long term or to wait for things to happen. Instant gratification rules. I would like to agree because I hate thinking about the future. Yeah. I like attainable things that can happen right now.
You like to think about short term, not because you don't have a plan for long term, but long term scares you.
Correct.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Lunar Arians have an unmistakable independent streak. They put themselves right out there in the world and make an impression in whatever they do.
Mm-hmm. I'd say that.
Their self-confidence, though, is variable. Yo, they're reading me right now.
Yeah. Your self-confidence depends entirely on who gave you a compliment that day.
Correct. Although a strong personality is projected, Moon and Aries people go through plenty of ups and downs. Their moodiness is not like Cancer or Pisces moodiness. They don't withdraw into themselves or escape the world when they're down. Instead, they are temperamental. Some might say that people with Moon and Aries enjoy trouble and confrontations. I do not.
No, I'd 1000% agree with that. He will lie to you to your face if he doesn't like you. He'll go so far.
Yes, I will.
He'll go so far as saying, "Oh my God, we should hang out." It's honestly, it's so fucking annoying. Oh, but honestly, if that's the worst of your flaws, I'll take it.
It says Moon and Aries people are prone to having plenty of crushes and other short-lived yet intense desires.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
He could fall in love in the matter of 48 hours.
And it has happened. And I cried into
like
Nina's shoulder.
Baby. You are a pretty peaceful person to live with. It's just when you have a problem, you make it everybody else's problem.
Because it should be. Because it should be.
And I'm just like, all right, well, I mean, I like to think that I'm supportive. Like the thing is, it was never annoying to me, but it was always like, it was never annoying. It was just like, oh, I'm happy I'm here that I could deal with, like, I could help you with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he would have like a routine that he had to stick
Correct.
by. And, you know, but like, I feel like I'm pretty easy at working around routines, and I even created my own when we lived together. So I thought we worked pretty well together.
I think that's why we work well together. You're very adaptable, and I'm very stuck in
your
way.
ways.
In their minds, what they want is so... Wait, I skipped a part. Oopsie. Needs and wants are indistinguishable to lunar Arians at any given time. In their minds, what they want is so powerful that it becomes an absolute need. In young adulthood, they could be dangerous with a credit card.
Oh my God.
Others will appreciate that people with Moon in Aries rarely sulk or play drawn-out games of manipulation. You can pretty much know...
I can see that. I feel like that you get bored easily of like being sad or mad.
I do.
And like you'd rather be happy.
You'd
rather be, because it's a lot of energy. You just don't. Yeah, it's just so much easier to be happier and nicer that you just wouldn't. You don't want to draw that out.
Like, what is the point?
You don't want to stay stuck on something for so long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can pretty much know what they want at any given time. They are generally ruled by their own emotional needs, and they're not always as concerned about others' needs during these emergencies. Somehow they have people around them scrambling to help them solve their problems. There's an aura of childlike innocence around lunar Arians, even when they're getting their way. That can be charming indeed.
Yeah, you are very charming because you're like a kid. Mm-hmm. You're like, he'll be like, hey, can I have like an extra cookie because I'm just so cute.
Yeah. and I got that cookie. I want to eat that cookie so bad.
I hope you're not looking at me when you said that. Okay, bitch? Girl, you are not the bee cake box from Starbucks. And I am not the chocolate chip cookie, bitch. Okay. The moon is in Capricorn. Being useful and productive are basic needs for lunar Capricorns. No. I'm not productive, like, at all. I like to lay in bed and scroll on phone. That's it. All girls know how to do is go on their phone, be bisexual, eat hot chip, and lie. Okay? That's me.
Eat hot chip and lie is crazy.
The position of the moon suggests a desire for clear boundaries and realistic goals. Not much for taking risks in life. Lunar Capricorns look for safety and security in almost everything they do. They usually respect authority and tradition, and many are planning well ahead of the rest of us. They likely won't have to remind them. You likely won't have to remind them to protect their interests, plan for old age, or keep fallback money. These things come naturally to them. I would say that's true.
That's true, yeah.
I would say that's true.
When we were in high school, Nina would be talking about Roth IRAs.
I would talk, like, I had a retirement account when I as soon as I turned 18, I made a retirement
She has
account.
an AARP card.
I'm part of the ARP. Yes, that's true. I definitely protect my interests. Like, my interests are my interests. Yeah. I really don't. I would say that I don't shut down people's interests if I'm not interested in them, but I definitely celebrate their interests, but I don't take it upon myself to be interested in that.
Like, Nina never really pushes her interest on you, because Nina likes some weird shit, girl.
Yeah. Nugget porn. No, I don't. Just kidding. I just thought that every single episode we should mention nugget porn since the last one.
Okay.
I was just kidding. No, I don't like that.
But yeah, Nina likes all of Nina's favorite singers are so close to death.
Yeah, they are. Some are dead.
Most are dead, I'd say, actually. But you know what? That's fine. But she never makes us listen to them.
Thank God. Listen, you get it. Because there's some, I would say, regarding like vintage things, I feel like there are some things that just have so much character. I just like that, like things that are new, of course they have character, but some things just get better with age, like certain music.
You'll never find Nina in a white car in an all white house.
Never. Absolutely not. That's disgusting. I'm sorry. White car, white interior. Ew. Gross. Lunar Capricorns are often hard on themselves and would benefit from letting their guard down occasionally. They quickly garner reputations of being mountains of strength and easily hide their sensitivity behind a sarcastic manner.
Someone play Surface Pressure by
Oh, no.
from the Encanto soundtrack.
No, I can't. That song makes me want to go into the fetal position. I don't know. I think I relate to that because it's just like I'd rather always be happy and or laughing.
Yeah.
Like I don't like I'd say the difference between you and me is that it's like if I'm sad, I'll put on like something funny. But if you're sad, you'll put on sad music and make it worse.
I like to wallow in my self-pity for a hot second.
Like, I can't be sad right now. Like I don't really cry that much. I don't.
So you kind of divert while I kind of dive in.
Yeah, exactly.
Because my thing is I like to wallow in my self-pity for like a hot sec, so I'll get over it faster, and then I'll just be like, "Well, that was fucking silly."
Yeah.
Yours is more a little drawn out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yours goes
because I don't deal
decades.
with it. I don't deal with it, and I don't go through with it. But then my emotions will catch me at a weird time, and then it's like, "Oh, I'm 8 years old again."
And Nina's sobbing, and I'm like, "Oh,
so what's going on?" I'm like,
10 years ago."
That's true.
What house is your moon in?
My moon is in the 6th house.
Mine is in the 7th.
Oh my god, we're like a weird. Like,
we're always one apart. Okay, do a little quick little thing about it, your 6th house.
Oh, okay. Look, this is what it says. Not always a natural leader, but often happy with simpler existence. That is
to a T.
That is 1,000%.
That's your bio.
No, I'm gonna put that on my bio. Very successful as the right hand. Exactly. Yeah. I have always said, because I always really liked like watching in sitcoms, like I'm the quirky best friend. I'm never the main character. Yes. Please. I'm happy with being the quirky best friend. I don't give a shit. Like if I don't have to have that many responsibilities, I'm like the I'm like the Cat Valentine to the Victoria Justice.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
No, more like Jade West. All right.
I'm gonna say you're more like Rex.
Ew, I'm not like that creep. Come on. Ugh, disgusting. In most cases, she is an employee, worker, etc., usually by choice. She likes the country, respects nature, and adores animals. I like nature.
You do like nature. Yeah. Don't adore animals.
I don't adore animals. I leave them alone. If they leave me alone, I'll leave them alone. But like, I like nature a lot. When I was growing up, my dad had like a really nice garden in our backyard. So like, I'll know like a lot of plants and stuff, like I'll just by looking at them.
Nina had this app where she takes a picture of a plant and it tells her what plant it is. So every time my mom sees a plant house, she goes, "Send this picture to Nina. Ask her what it is."
Yeah, I like it. Sometimes we'll just be like walking somewhere and I'll like pick a leaf and I'm like, "Oh, I know what this is. It's like lavender." Yes. And then I'll make him smell it. He goes, "Smells good." But he doesn't like the smell of lavender.
Yeah, so I would never say that.
And there was one time I was actually surprised because there was this, don't know if you heard about it, new mint leaf dropped. New mint leaf. There was a genetically modified mint leaf where it smelled like mint and chocolate. Really good. And I saw it randomly in Manhattan one day. I was like, "Oh,
I'm not going to see
it's crazy."
That out. Mm-hmm. My moon is in the 7th house. It says partnership is important for him, for better or for worse. He works well in business relationships, especially partnerships, and can be a great mediator, counselor, and harmonizer. He is balanced.
Ooh, let's try that.
Okay. Well, I can't right now. I sound fucked right now.
Okay. Right.
Next time, Okay. Now let's just talk about our rising, because that's the big 3.
I know the big 3. There are no big 3. There's just big me.
My ascendant, or my rising, is in Libra. Everyone seems to like Libra ascendant natives. They just come across as nice, pleasant, and fair. Look a little closer at their lives, and these nice people may have had quite a few problems in their relationships. Some of them have had a string of relationships, and it can be hard to imagine why. These natives attract others to them effortlessly. Besides, they simply don't know what to do with themselves without a significant other.
Yes, 1,000. You are driven solely with love, by love.
My heart drives me. What can I say?
Your heart is on your sleeve.
I also agree, because...
So, I think what we're trying to say is that you're more driven by your heart while I'm more driven by my head.
Yeah, which we already knew that.
Yeah.
We've come to that conclusion before. But I always say, I don't know why people want... This is going to sound very narcissistic, but I don't know why people want to be my friend. Like, I tell...
That doesn't sound narcissistic at all. That sounds like you lack in self-confidence. Quite the opposite, actually.
Oh. Okay. I like that.
You don't know why people want to be your friend?
No.
Why? Because you think you're hard to deal with?
No. Just because I don't. I always say this.
You don't think that you care for others the same way you care for them?
No.
Like, what are you trying to say?
I just don't know why people want to be friends with me. I think I'm quite boring. They have charming smiles, a gentle approach with others, and an easygoing image.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they were not endowed with good looks, they are attractive. The fuck?
I would say you're very good looking.
It
took a while for you to get there, but you're very good looking.
Oh, facts. If you saw a picture of me in high school, sure.
Bam!
Dude, we're not bamming nothing. There will be no bamming.
No picture.
There will be no image not found.
Okay. Ascent is Cancer.
Ascendant.
Whatever. Descendant is in Cancer.
Wicket.
Wicket. Ascent. Oh my God! Why is everybody freaking? Ascent is Cancer. A sentence in Cancer. These people come across as gentle creatures. There's something familiar about them. They're the guy or gal next door. When they enter a room, they don't walk in with a splash. Instead, they move to the sides and weave their way inwards. These people have a familiar feel to them because they are rather sensitive to their environment. They can be flustered easily, especially in public. Their first instinct, if you know what flustered means? Yeah. Shit attack.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that means. That was their nice way of saying it. Thank you for everybody who has these birth charts and has IBS. Yeah. Since Capricorn is on the descendant, Cancer ascendant.
Why is that word
so hard? It's so hard to say. No. Why? Because they come across as rather unassuming, family-oriented people. When it comes to marriage, they have a rather matter-of-fact, practical approach. I'd agree with that.
Sure.
I'd agree with that, but I wouldn't say that I'm family-oriented.
I would.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to my sisters.
You do everything for your family.
I feel like I do nothing for my family.
And that's why your family.
That's true, I guess. I would say that I'm most often than not, I do think about at least my sisters more than anybody. Like, usually, I'll say when we go out, like, sometimes I'll buy them something. If, like, we're
You're
out
always thinking of them.
Thank you. Okay. All right. I think.
And that's really it.
That's it. Oh, whoa. I have Leo in house 2.
I didn't read none of that.
That's crazy. Oh, financial success will be very easy due to the support of influence.
Let's fucking find out if we'll both be rich one day.
Oh, gosh.
My Scorpio is in house 2.
Whoa. My Scorpio is in house 5.
Yo, financial success may come through handling other people's money and resources or thanks to an inheritance. I need someone to fucking die.
Exactly.
I need someone to fucking die.
Pisces in house in house 9. She likes sea cruises. Girl, what the hell? What the hell?
My Aquarius is in house 5. He doesn't like routine and the banal. He is romantic, full of fantasy and imagination. He is also a friend one can count on.
Oh.
I like a routine, though. I'm not going to lie.
Libra in house 4. The simple life or the small home isn't for her. If money is a problem, she can be frustrated, wanting luxury or comfortable and beautiful things. Will spend on home more lavishly than other areas, likes luxury goods to make life comfortable, going out and cocktail parties. I could see that for myself.
I could see that for you. My Aries is on house 7.
Uh-huh.
Love at first sight. May partner without thinking. He doesn't want to change his habits, perhaps leading to many arguments that are quick to start but also quick to resolve. He may not have much patience for the clinging vine kind of partner, preferring much activity and someone who can take charge, an active partnership.
Gemini in house 12. Anxiety. Preoccupation concerning a dear one.
Yeah. Oh my God. My house 5, 6, 7, 8. My house 8. The 8th house is
your house 8.
My house 8. My house 8 is the area of emotional security and of security of the soul. Mine is in Taurus. Happy old age, natural death likely, inheritance.
Oh my God.
My kids are gonna have a big lump sum.
Oh my God, I don't have that.
That's it. That's Aquarius on house 8. An
unexpected inheritance?
Yo, we're gonna be so fucking loaded.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
We're gonna be so fucking loaded.
Oh my god, we can complete our dreams of having a house around on a lake.
Correct.
Yes, I have a fantasy of me and my friends getting houses around a lake, and then we all meet up in like the middle of the lake and or like one of those white people that have like a bar, like a floating bar on the lake.
Mm-hmm.
I want that.
And we can't wait.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't say anything about my long life. I'm kind of getting concerned.
Your long life?
Mm-hmm.
Mine says happy old age, which is very unfortunate for me.
Because I want to.
So
Okay.
I guess I do change my mind about the 50 thing.
Okay.
Interesting.
Leo, maybe I changed my mind too. Maybe I'll be gone by 50. Fuck.
Oh my god. House 4. The fourth house is the area of home, family, roots, and deep emotions is the area of home, family, roots, and deep emotions / sense of self-worth.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is in Capricorn, and it says, after working all his life to obtain his objectives and finally having reached that goal, he wants to retire in peace and quiet and to enjoy a retirement full of contemplation with few tasks, close to nature, as he was very careful with money all his life. He is happy to administer the properties he has acquired. Our lake house is coming fucking true.
Yeah, but I guess that's not coming true for me. It says nothing
you're
about
gonna
that.
be die. You're gonna be dead.
It's the fourth house. It just the things about luxury. That's what it says. Oh, well. Okay. Gambling. Whoa.
Well, okay. So what did you learn about yourself today, Nina?
Then I guess I'm not gonna live that long. Oh my god, I'm scared.
You'll be fine.
No, I'm not.
Thank you guys for watching.
No.
I'm gonna live a long, happy life, but right now I don't feel like I am because I feel like poo-poo doo-doo. Nina's gonna anxiety spiral about this later.
Take world in society.
Thanks for watching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Love you so much.
No, hold on. Yeah. Well.
Love you.
Yeah. No. Doesn't say long life. Wow. Okay.
I guess we'll see if we see you next week.
I guess I should be more careful. Okay.
I'll definitely be here, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, they always say the future is written in pencil.
Sure. Bye, guys. Thanks
Bye,
for coming
everyone.
along.
Hopefully I'll be here next week.
I will.
No!
Man, that was a little creepy accurate.